Just wanting to wish you a blessed week as usual. I haven't been live in a while, so I'm happy to be back, but wishing you guys a blessed week and just wanting to put a little bit of something on your hearts and minds for this week, whether it be for yourself or someone that you love. So, one thing that I'm seeing, especially in my clientele, as well as family members and some that are just around me that I'm acquainted with, is that there is a lack of the ability to reason, whether it's deductive reasoning, whether it's inductive reasoning. There is a lack of the ability to reason, and it is causing a lot of problems in the lives of individuals as well as in the lives of their families, people around them in their circles. And here is what I mean by a lack of reasoning. So, say for instance, I have a client that comes in and they have several problems, several issues that they're wanting to work with. Let's just say one of them is they're struggling at work. They're getting, written up at work, getting in trouble at work, not doing well, not performing. They are also struggling in their personal lives with family, with different relationships. They are also struggling in their purpose or their gifting or their calling or whatever the case may be. And so if I ask them, what should we start working on in therapy that would help you start to have like a domino effect on things? What one thing can we start to work on that if we got a handle on this one thing, it would start to ease up the other areas of your life, or it would start to help you produce what you're looking for in the other areas of your life? And often my clients will look at me like deer in headlights. Now, to be honest, if you're struggling with anxiety, if you're struggling with depression, if you're struggling with trauma, grief, or whatever, it's probably difficult for you to think clearly and properly. But also, the issue is with reasoning. If I ask you where you want to start, meaning what will help you right now and what will help you start to get some forward traction or some momentum, they really can't tell me. So as a therapist, what I'm finding is that I have to, before we can even get to the serious issues that they have come to treatment for, is to pause and help some of my clients get clear enough to be able to reason and then understand what I mean by reasoning. So, in the example that I gave you, if a client is coming into me, they're having issues in pretty much every area of their lives. They're having issues with work, they're having issues in relationships, and they're having issues in their purpose or their assignment or their gifting, calling, whatever they think of it as. So, what I want to do is find the common denominator in those areas of their lives. And so, say for instance, the issue is at work is that when my client is trying to talk to their supervisor or talk to other coworkers or talk to even clients that they're working with, there is a blockade in their communication. In their personal life with relationships, they shut down when things are hard and they stop talking. In their gifting or their purpose or their calling, they are supposed to be an orator, someone who speaks. So, the common denominator in those three areas, if I reason deductively, it would be communication. So, if we started working on their ability to communicate effectively, that would be the domino effect. That would be the common link in the areas of their life that they're struggling with. That's pretty easy for me to see because I'm on the outside looking in and listening to what you're saying. But then I also have reasoning skills that not everybody has, as I'm seeing in my adult clients as well as young adult clients. And that is very concerning because if you cannot reason, it is difficult for you to make decisions. And it is also easy for you to be deceived. If you can't reason for yourself, then you're likely to be a follower, to follow along with whatever you're hearing the most of. If somebody keeps repeating the same thing over and over to you. It's not as if you're reasoning and pulling out, okay, what is factual? It's not like you're going and researching what that person is talking about. If you can't reason, you're just following along pretty much blindly because you don't have the skills to pull out pieces and question. And so that is very concerning for me, for my clients. And of course, I have less clients than there are people in the world. So my bigger concern is that there are so many other people out in the world who also cannot reason. And maybe the reasoning skills are there, they could just be buried under all the struggles and battles that you're facing. But that is one thing that I want for you guys to start thinking about. Are your reasoning skills intact? Are you using your reasoning skills? Are you thinking clearly? Are you using logic? When you're listening to things, are you able to filter through information? Are you able to find out what you need to find out to make a proper decision on things that are going on in the world right now? So, listen, guys, if you are having a problem with reasoning, or you are finding that someone in your life is having a problem with reasoning, please get help for yourself or for people that you know, because reasoning, whether it's deductive or inductive reasoning, is necessary for you to make decisions, appropriate decisions for your life, as well as for you to not fall into a place of deception because you are blindly being led. And we are seeing that a lot, that we are blindly being led, many of us, into destruction because we are not properly reasoning. We are not thinking logically. We are not thinking clearly. We are not making strategies that are appropriate. We're not making decisions that are appropriate. So if you are having struggles with that, or if you know someone in your life who is having struggles with reasoning, ask them or let them know that they should be getting help for that, because that is a skill that you absolutely have to have in place to function well in this life. Okay? So if you guys need help, find the help that you need, whether that be a coach, whether that be a therapist, whether that be some kind of leader in your organization or ministry or whatever. Find the help that you need so that you can get the help that you need. Okay? Well, that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that your week is blessed. I will see you soon with more. Until then, be proactive about your mental health, be well, and God bless.